Well, we're at Otherton Wharf in Penkridge. Still at the moment. We're just about to leave here and just move up just about half a mile through the next lock and more up again. It's we're right opposite the marina here, and we just wanted to get a bit more rural, so we're going to yeah, like I say, just about just through the next lock. Takes about half an hour I think, and then we're up by the bridge just behind that. So yeah, that's our plan, and then we might do a bit of shopping and yeah, just see where we get for the rest of the day. So that's about it for now. So we came down here last night, did a bit of fishing. It was just in front of this beautiful lock, and we caught loads of fish. I caught 25. Guys stayed a little longer myself, and then towards the end I got some really big perch, biggest perch I've ever caught. I think I'm definitely a personal best at about 2 3/4 pound. So I was really happy with that. So anyway, today we're going up the lock and we're going to park more up just on the other side of it. Then I'll just walk back and get the car because we haven't gone very far at all. And more up here, it's a little bit more rural. But yeah, you can see what I mean with this. If I just grab the camera, so you'll see down there. Look, there's like it's alright. There's a bywash here that comes into the water and sort of aerates it. And that sort of seems to be flowing pretty constantly, and yeah, and just behind that is where I was fishing, and there was just fish after fish after fish, and then I think Self got, Luke, what do you mean, about 11? 10. I know,
but I haven't caught a fish for 3 days.
And I got to that point, I had 11 I think, and then we went the other side of the lock, and Self got a tiny little minnow, and then we decided to move. Well, I decided to move back. Still had to take the dog home, unfortunately. And yeah, and just as it was getting dark, like almost too dark to fish, that's when the magic happened, and this shoal of big perch obviously started biting. And yeah, I got, like I say, one of them was the biggest perch I've ever caught. So I was very pleased with that. So, but now we're going up the lock, so I'm just going to drop Sylv off so she can operate it. Coming around slowly to the lock now. I haven't got the microphone on, so I hope you can hear me okay. Apologies if you can't. Quite a deep lock, this one. The guys still just packing up now from fishing. We went out for a duck tonight, and yeah, I don't know why, but yesterday we were here, and it's a beautiful place. Look, beautiful trees, look, underneath this willow tree, and then this bridge here into the lock and stuff. We just sat on a nice little hard standing here. Can enjoy it in the evening because obviously the lock's busy in the day. But yeah, it's been a lovely place. It's been really pretty, hasn't it?
Very pretty here, but yes, unfortunately tonight I've got moved from a whip which hasn't got a reel on it to a normal fishing rod, and I've had no joy.
And but I had a few fish earlier, and one of them was quite nice, but then it just went completely dead for me too. So you see there the floats in the water. I think you just about see it maybe, and nothing doing. I've took the last of my ground bait in, so I'm going to pack up myself now and walk home with Sylv, where we're going to make some burgers and watch Tom Hardy in, what's it called? Mobland. There we go, Mobland.
That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello all. So After a few days fishing, we've got to venture out for a few things. We are taking the rubbish to Gailey, I think is our next place on the journey, and we're going shopping to go and fill the cupboards up because our cupboards are bare like Mother Hubbard, and we are using this to bring it back to the boat. I'm not sure about this as it's my first time we're using. Our mix just coming out, look. So between us we've got to get all this up to the car.
This is about 100 yards away.
Yeah, it's not that far away. But we've got a major shop to do, and I've left the shopping list on the side inside, haven't I? So I'm going to have to go back in. Oh my God. Yeah. Right, babe, can you give me the key? I've got to go back in. Okay, we've got the shopping list, the waterways key, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mick is now sorting out the directions to Gailey, so we're going to have a look where we're going in a couple of days and drop off the rubbish, then go to the supermarket to do a shop. Right, we've had a little bicker in the car.
How can you tell it's a roundhouse? How can you tell it's a roundhouse?
Hang on, have a look. Can you guess? Maybe because it's round?
Yeah,
right, we've had a little bicker on the way down here. We're just looking for the service point first. I'm not carrying all the rubbish round here just in case it's not here. Hey?
There's some bins. Yeah, do.
That's not the right bins though, is it? Come on.
The other side of the canal, I think.
They're here.
Are they?
Honestly. Can you see them?
No.
Let's have a little look then, shall we, Mick?
I don't think so. Oh, I think that's sold here. And reception. No, they're on the other side. I can see them.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. You all right?
Hi, sorry, we were looking for the service point.
We found them just over there. Look.
They're over there. It's okay. Thank you.
Cheers.
Right, we found it. It's on the other side of the bridge. So I was wrong, and Mick wins this round.
It wasn't. Just walk over. Leave the car there.
All right. You got the key?
No.
If we walk over without the key, I won't be happy.
I left it in my pocket.
Right. We'll get the rubbish, walk across the bridge, and that's it. Okay. Rubbish is now got rid of. Okay, and we were laughing when we came down at this little sign here, look. This is the rubbish point, and on this little sign it says no motorcycles. And what did you say, Mick?
So they'd want to throw a motorbike away, yeah?
Yeah, precisely. Okay, so Gailey Wharf seems absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. It's got a pump out, it's got diesel, water point. There must. Where's the water point? There's a water point here somewhere, I know it is, because it's on the map.
Down here.
Oh, okay. So, we're just getting a feel because the next time we move, we'll be coming up here in a very pretty place that it is. Yeah. This looks nice, mate.
Yeah. I'll pump up in there. Look, yeah.
Okay, so this is Gailey.
I've got barriers up here.
Okay, there's some nice little bits of architecture here that I presume people who used to work. Yeah, here. Lock keepers. Right, we'll see what number this bridge is. And the lock's looking really good condition.
It's 79.
So you can't fish this bit here then, 78 to 79. And then look at this beautiful roundhouse. Sanitary station, toilet. Oh right, you know what's going to happen now, don't you? You know what's going to happen. Look at these. Oh, in this, look, there's videos and everything in there. Have you got your key, Mick? Can I just have a little look in there? See if there's anything I fancy.
I'm going up for ice cream. Do you want one if you can find it?
Yes, please. You know the kind of thing I like. Right, I'm just going to let myself into the toilet because they've got some DVDs and books in here. Just going to have a little look. Let's open the door. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. No Angel. I used to love Penny Vincenzi. Right, Alice in Wonderland. She's going 10 days. What the hell is that? No, doesn't seem really. It catches my eyes, but it's always worth having a look when you come to these places because you never know what you're going to actually find, and sometimes it's something you haven't seen for ages. We fancy, and people drop things off here as well, so that's all good. Okay. Right, Mick's gone off in search of ice cream, and I shall carry on along here.
They've got some Mrs. Bridges here. Right, lovely.
Do we need any at the moment, darling? We've got plenty of this kind of stuff, haven't we? Maybe lime marmalade or something, it might be.
Never a lime marmalade, sure. Got blackcurrant and blueberry. Garlic mayonnaise. Spicy tomato.
Oh, you choose.
I don't need any of that. I just want
Okay, shall we just have an ice cream?
Ice cream, I want, yeah. What sort of cream do you want then?
Oh. Probably a mint Magnum will do.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Just have a little look around. What a nice little shop.
I'll sit in the roundhouse, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
Wait, it's that. So, yeah. £1.54. Birmingham, navigate where I've done it now. Yeah. Done some of them. I'll get there. There's a good badge for you.
Gailey so.
Oops. Do you have your card?
The limit's actually £5.
Is it?
£2.35 each.
Are they? Are they?
Oh.
That's close enough, aren't they? Yeah. I'll get
You'll
one of
find
these,
something,
look.
don't worry. That's what I think. When you live on a boat, you've got so little room for decorations and things, haven't you?
Tomato, chilli and honey relish. How about that?
That's it then.
That's going to go on my burger tonight then.
Thank you. What a lovely little place in your garden. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm bringing it back really. 20 there.
Sit up here. I'll
Can we
by the
sit up
water.
there, as she said?
I don't know.
No, we'll sit out by the water, yeah. So, we've just helped a single boater come across, come through the lock, and basically, poor Mick, bless him, he shut the doors. These are the gates. Look, these are the gates. He's just shut the door, and they both flew open. So we've had to do it between us and try and wedge them shut a little better. Okay, so we're walking back to the car. Had a lovely ice cream, sit on the bench. It's been really nice. Oh yeah, there was a school trip as well. Obviously we didn't film them. Just showing you a little bit of the architecture round by the wharf. Very busy road, unfortunately, on the way. Right, we're back to the car, and then the dreaded run to a supermarket, probably Morrison's, but obviously other ones are available. Okay, take care, bye. Hops. Now there's just a small little thing of getting it all from here, over the bridge, and down to the boat. Speak to you later.
Good morning, everyone. So, we're going to move on today. So we've been hanging around Penkridge now for about 2 weeks. We've started on the other side, moved 3 times, I think, just little short ways, and really enjoyed the fishing along this canal, and we felt really safe here as well, which I think is important. We left the car last night, went over to night before last, I went over to Warwick and stayed at our good friend Hannah's house, Hannah and Rich, and yeah, that was very nice, and got a load of things done over there as well. I've got a little paddock over there where I've got some storage, garage and things like that, and I need to mow that. It's sort of council land that I rent, and so it needs to be kept looking nice. So I did that, fixed my mountain bike as well, put new forks on it, and needs finishing off, but there's it's running again. It's you know, it's back functional, which is cool. And just things like setting up the brakes. You have to chop the top of the tube off that comes with it, because it's about 3 inches too long, and I do that with an angle grinder when I get the chance. So deliberating now what to do with bikes. I'll probably take the folding bike off the roof, the ordinary one, and take that back to the garage and try and get my mountain bike back on the roof, and then I'll have the folding electric bike and the mountain bike here. It's a bit of a dilemma, that folding electric bike, because it was very, very expensive, and you know, it's all right for some things and not so good for others. So it's certainly not so good on rough tow paths. It sort of shakes you to bits. So yeah, so but if I sold it, you know, it was over £2,000. So if I sold it, I'd lose over 1,500, I reckon, trying to sell it. So you know, it's not really a sensible thing to do either. Anyway, that's so I think what I do is I keep both on, and then if we do go out with Sylv, then we've both got a little bit of electrical assistance on our bikes. They've both got only 250 watt motors on, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, we're moving on today to Gailey. Going to do services there. Our water tank's nearly empty, and so we'll go to the water point first. That's 4 locks away, just beyond the 4th lock is services and water point, and then just on the opposite side is Gailey Wharf, where they do pump out and diesel. So we'll do all that while we're there, then move on and try and find a rural mooring between Bridge 76 and about 79, I think, just after Gailey there's a chemical works, and they don't recommend more in there. And yeah, Bridge 76 is sort of just past there. So these are little minor roads that cross the canal, and it's just a matter of how the parking looks at each one. So we'll probably stop off, and the first one that looks like it's got good parking and a nice spot to moor, we'll stop there. So destination not exactly known yet, but then after that it's off into Birmingham really, and we'll go through Birmingham and down to Kinver first. I turn around at Kinver, and then from Kinver we will. Here's look, Sylve come to join me.
Good morning.
You'll have to come in because it's going to track my face.
Good morning.
Yeah. Have you got something to say to the people?
We've had a lovely time at Penkridge, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. The town's lovely. The people are really nice. The market is really, really good. The market's really, really good. And yeah, we've had a great time. It's got everything here.
Good fish and chip shops. It's got at least two good fish and chip shops that we tried out. It's got 2 co-ops. It's only a small town.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
The services around. They're spoilt for services.
Yeah,
really.
I love this place, and the surroundings are really nice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a great time.
Yeah.
Feel very rested. But now it's time to do some work.
Yeah, when we went back to, well, it's not really work, is it?
No,
it's
really.
more retirement hobby. But yeah, we went back to Warwick. As I said, I did the paddock stuff and that. We went visiting friends, and also collected piles of parcels and things from Sylve's son's house.
Yeah.
He said it was looking like a sorting office in his hall.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, because so much of it was packaging. After unpacking it all and throwing the packaging away, it was one little bag and a can of oil for the engine, for the servicing. So yeah, it wasn't actually that much. It was just the way it came.
Yeah, no, but Penkridge, if you're ever passing through, it is well worth stopping, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's spending a couple of days. It's got all the amenities. It's great. I just want to say to this point to our lovely friends in Warwick, it was really lovely to catch up with some of you when we went home.
It was, yeah, really nice.
Yeah, and we caught up with the nearest and dearest, and we visited Tony's fishing tackle.
Tony's tackle shop, yeah.
Yeah, he's a really good friend of ours.
It's called Bailey's in Warwick.
Yeah, Bailey's fishing tackle shop. It's amazing. He's such a nice man.
And he knows his stuff as well. He knows his onions, and he's got lots of maggots.
Yeah, he's not paying us to say this, but it might cost him a pint when I see him.
And that's where we bought all our initial tackle, because he's a good mate, like, and all that. So,
and the other thing, when we were in Warwick, we have a very fluffy little pooch.
Yeah.
He went to a friend of ours called Paul French, who came to stay with us on the boat last week, who handled him brilliantly, and he runs the dog studio in Warwick. He was very compassionate and very good with him, considering Moz was a rescue. Yeah. Really good at his job. He's worth checking out if you ever need to have your dog groomed.
He gave him a good washing. It didn't need clipping, but gave him a good washing. Got all that sort of fur out that they molt out over time. So he got all that out. Blew it all out with a blower as well, which was really good. Moz was fantastic. I think he quite enjoyed being pampered. So until it came to claw clipping, and funnily,
that was a different man.
We did funnily, his back claws, it was good as gold. He didn't bat an eyelid at it, and then as soon as Frenchy was trying to do his front paws, he went mad. But we did have a muzzle on him, so he couldn't bite. I was holding his head, and we did one paw. We did 3 nails or 3 claws on one paw, and then we decided to leave it because it was, it really just stressed him out. So I think we'll have to have another go here maybe. Yeah. And I'll buy a bigger muzzle as well, because that seems to be the thing. I've got a muzzle for him that actually fits him, but he's very clever at putting his little paw up and knocking it off. So you can't do it up that tight. So I'll get a different muzzle for him.
But
so.
He's come up lovely, and he's scrubbed up well, our boy.
Yeah, and I think you're just going to have to do his front paws sort of 2, maximum 2 at a time, maybe even just 1 at a time. Take him by surprise. Yeah. Clip it off, nice and quickly. I've got clippers here, so it won't be a problem.
But it was great. Lovely to see Simone as well. Yeah. And Hannah and Rich and James, wasn't it?
Yes, it was very nice. Yeah.
We've had an absolutely lovely time, and it really lifts your soul when you see your mates, isn't it? And it's so nice because you've got loads to talk about and put the world to rights. have a few drinks, and it was lovely.
Yeah. So there we go. We got Moz at the groomers. Well, it's Frenchie, who we've all met before. He's got his little hat on. Look, Q-tip, blower out. Still at the top of sailor. It's all chaos in here, so we're quite happy. And he's got getting blow dried here. In French's dog studio. Yeah. Right, so we're going to get ready now. Get on the way. As I say, 4 locks to up to Gailey, and just after Gailey. And well, our water tank's about 1,000 litres. It's massive, and it's just about empty because we haven't filled it up for a good few weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
Is it only 2 weeks?
When did we leave?
No, I think it's before we filled it up with before Frenchie came, so it's at least 3.5 weeks, I think, that it's lasted, which is pretty good. But yeah, we're 4 of us on the boat. We obviously use a lot more water as well. And what you do notice as well, this is nothing against the people who come and stay, but people who live on boats are very frugal with water, and because we know, and people who live in houses and come and visit you aren't, basically.
But we used to be the same.
Yeah.
It just takes.
Yeah, absolutely. And
we don't mind. I'd rather see our friends and fill up with
absolutely.
water every now and then, you know, more.
But it's going to take us a good, probably 2 hours at the water point. So hopefully nobody comes. If they do, and we're there for ages, we'll probably
do it halfway.
Do it halfway, and then either let somebody on and then go back, or fill it up completely at the next one. Just have to see what's what. Yeah.
We're very considerate boaters, aren't we?
Yeah, we try to be. We try to be. Yeah.
Right, we better get on then. Lovely. I was going to say lovely to see you all, but I'm not seeing you at all, am I? So it's lovely to be videoing again and getting going, isn't it?
Yeah. I must look at footage. I normally try and get my video out on a Friday, so it's there for the weekend. But yeah, because we were in Warwick anyway, I didn't manage it. So I'm a lot of fishing. Yeah, it sort of it does. You see, videoing fishing. I mean, I watch video vlogs on the internet about people who do fishing, but it really is detrimental to what you're trying to do when you're fishing, which is just sit there and relax. And
the other thing is, not everybody's interested in fishing, are they?
No. Especially you couldn't do it real time because you spend hours watching a float.
Yeah.
So
we could add some music though.
I could put the webcam on my head and you could watch the float with me.
Yeah,
I suppose.
we could add some music and that'll do for a week.
But I don't think it would sell many videos myself. No.
Right.
But we've had some nice fish. Sil's had some nice fish too. And you're getting much more confident, aren't you, using the reel and stuff like that. I bought some new decent line for a couple of the reels that had the original line on that you buy. It was a reel that came with line on it, and it's pretty springy sort of stuff. So I've got some new line to wind on, and I bought a nice new reel for myself, treating myself at Tony's tackle shop, and got myself a new reel.
Right, now the other thing I want to just mention about fishing before we stop is I am left-handed, right, and I struggle immensely. I'm a bit clumsy, aren't I? Would that be fair clumsy to say? Anyway, we had a conversation between Mick and Tony in Bailey's Fishing Tackle Shop, and we've realised that we can move the handle on the reels to the other side, can't we?
Yeah.
And you did it yesterday, and it's a game changer for me. I'm not getting in a mess with it. I'm more confident. I can throw it brilliantly. So thanks to the pair of you, I can do this now.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So there we go.
Right, come on then. We better crack on.
We better get on. And we've waffled here for long enough anyway. Look, that's the 11.5 minutes already.
That's nearly a video.
That's nearly a video. Right. So we'll see you all later. I'm not going to film much on the way because it's just more locks, unless there's a really nice thing to look at. Yeah. I'll show you the roundhouse actually in Gailey because that's nice. It's like a big round tower. And it's got a little shop in the bottom which we did visit and have an ice cream the other day. And bought some jam. They have like little preserves and things like that. So might take a bit of video of that. And if anything else pops up. So see you later. I came out in my cardigan, we just set off. I had to take my cardigan off, the sun's come out and it's really warm. So hopefully, it was raining a little while ago. So hopefully that really warminess will stay with us. the entirety of our journey. Let us see. So we're just going off down here now. It'd be quite sad to leave this place, I have to say. With that lovely bridge. Going to disturb this this fishing match that's going on down here. And you know, that's they're used to that. Little jewel. We all share the canals and the towpaths, and we all do it with.
Quite a busy part of the canal as well. There's a lot of boats that go along here, isn't there?
A lot of dog walkers and bicycles on the towpath and everything. And if you want to sit and fish, then yeah, you know, you have to live with that. It's all part and parcel of it, isn't it? So, there you go. We shall go past them on tick over anyway. So just keep the camera on under this lovely bridge. Beautiful, beautiful around here. Unfortunately, just to the left of us is the M6, and it is quite loud. It's about 100 yards away from us, I think. But I don't know. Considering there's quite a lot of trees between us and it, and considering how close it is, it hasn't been too much of a bother, has it? I don't think.
My favourite fishing bridge here.
Yeah, so I've loved fishing at this bridge. Just past this bridge, sat in there where this guy's got his peg. That was her favourite spot. She's got lots of little fish out of here. So they'll all have to get their poles in now because we're coming past. But I'm sure they'll manage. I won't go any faster than this because it's a nice slope pace to go past that. Won't churn the water up for them or anything like that. Quite a place to match fish really, because obviously you've got a lock below and a lock above, and you put ground bait and all that kind of stuff in, and pretty frequently the water goes winging off in one direction or the other. Come on, why won't the boat go? Why have we stopped? Why have I stopped here? Well, I'm silt or something. Why have I stopped? I don't understand. Yeah, for some reason the boat's just stopped under this bridge. Must be the power must be very low. So hopefully just after the bridge we'll get going again. Come on. Okay. I ran aground, mate. Nothing I could do really. Just stopped. I won't crash into you though, don't worry. Eh?
Sorry, darling, we got stuck on
stuck. It just stopped. Yeah, they must.
Yeah. Sorry, darling. Are you doing any good?
No, not yet. Yeah, till clouds it all up. Yeah.
Yeah, bless you, darling.
Oh.
Sorry about that, sweetheart. That was awful, wasn't it? We've never had that before.
Never got stuck under a bridge like that before now. There you go, pole in here. It's got a rig like yours on there.
Thank you, my love.
Thanks very much. Good luck with for it. We got stuck under the bridge there, just ran aground and stopped. Yeah, madness.
That's weird, that is. That's never happened before, has it?
But the pound's low, they can see on the water.
Yeah, I thought that myself. That is a lot lower than it was. Considering we had a bit of rain.
I know.
Somebody might have left one of the bloody lock things down somewhere, don't they?
Only has to be a couple of inches, doesn't it? Just driving into Rodbaston Bridge and I suppose Rodbaston Lock straight after it. So luckily we met a boat coming out of here. So it's just a case now of driving straight in because they left the gates open for us. and Silver do the lot. Lovely job. It's quite a deep lock, this one, so it gives you a nice water feature at the end of it, which is nice to see. Okay, stopping the boat off. There we go. So we just got up to the top of Rodbaston Lock, and yeah, there's a really good car park here, and it looks like really good mooring as well. So we'll be writing that in the book for future reference when we're this way. It's very near to the motorway. Obviously, I can actually see the motorway over there, but I'm sure the canal turns away from the motorway down there. So to park here and go a couple of 100 yards on, I reckon would be a great thing to do. Yeah, you get away from the motorway quite quick, and there's a lot of trees, so just quickly get away from the sound of it. Yeah, that was quite a job to get this lock to fill up. Silver normally closes one paddle and then goes around to open the gate, but there was so much leakage at the back here. There's about an inch gap in the back lock gates there, with the water gushing through it, and the lock just wasn't filling that last little bit, so we had to open the other one again. So you still have to shut the gate, walk over, and then jump on the boat. That's alright. We'll manage that. I'll wait for her just in there, just behind the gate, so she can jump on. It'll be fine. That'll be that then. Hello, darling. Yeah, and it's the last inch, you see. There's where there's least pressure, you know. So, and just look at the gap in the back between them gates. Yeah, that's all right. Normally it works, but look at the gap in them gates. And the pressure difference on the last inch is not very much. Yep, good. So we're through there, and I'll wait for Sylvia. That'd be cool. So there's Captain Mosluk on his poop deck. They don't do any poop on it though, do you? No. It's a good boy, he loves it. Look, we can see the lock, and as you can see, and he looks all around, and he, from day one actually, you know, when I first picked him up, I was just after I picked him up, we were rescuing our syndicate boat, Kiwa, because the previous user of it had to abandon it because of a medical emergency, and picked him up. That was his first boating experience really. I was soloing locked, and he was just sat on the back looking ever so interested, and he's done the same ever since. He just sits on the back watching the world go by, and loves it. And so we're so happy about that, because some dogs freak out a little bit. Not Moz, wasn't worried in the slightest. And now he is sat on the back with still doing the same thing. But he loves sitting on the back just watching the world go by. As we all do. So you'll see in front of us now is Gailey Lock and the roundhouse, which is very pretty really. There's a little extra little tunnel thing going up to the lock under the bridge, look, which is lovely. Stil's just jumping off the front, going up at the lock. You can see one door's fell open again. That happened that last time. We helped to blow it through here last time we were here, and that happened to us as well. But that's good, because it means I can just drive straight in the lock, push the other one with the boat, put all Silver will open the other one by the time we get there. So that's cool. Into Gailey Lock now, under the bridges, and just after here is the water point. I won't film us filling up with water, because it's just it really is like washing paint dry. Just get your chair out and sit down and do something else. In fact, while it's filling up, I think I'll do a bit of video editing and see if I can get a video out today, because I'm late, because we were in Warwick. I think I explained that earlier, so I mean, it might be a good opportunity to do that. The water point, pretty cool. So there we go, going in. Interesting here, you got the modern bridge right up against the old-fashioned bridge. I know which one I prefer, but still, they call that progress. Not really, is it? It's cheap as chips, and far less skilled. There you go. If that's progress, I'll eat my hat. Hopefully, I can't see yet, but hopefully the water point will be free. Just pulling in. Okay. I remember this, like, it's so close to the, I'll just turn around. It's so close to the bridge. There's absolutely no leverage really off there, so they've put the balance beams on at right angles, so they don't really give you any leverage, but fortunately they're well balanced anyway, the locks, so the gates are at the back, so they do close, but this one on the left does keep swinging open again. What I might do, put a bit of forward on front of the lock here, but they don't do that. That'll push a bit of water through and that then. Nobody, that's good. I'll just put it in gear so that the water. Yeah, give you a chance. So that one opened and the other one closed, look. I'll just try and keep that one open. I'll try and do that one. Sil, when you get to the front, open one of the paddles a little bit, let a bit of water through. Keep it closed. What, forwards? Well, it's good. It's good as long as you don't go on a water point. So we get it now. Yeah, there we get them. Yeah, so that seems to work. We just open a paddle of fraction at the front. Gets a bit of water flowing through the lock. Just hold those gates shut. So it now cranks the paddles wide open. Where there's a will, there's a way. Alright, that should do it. Turn it off. There we go. Gailey. And you can have a look around here a little bit, hold on. Just go the other way around. There we go, we've got the services in front of us, and then just behind those buildings there's rubbish and water and stuff. And then just here, look, there's this roundhouse thing, which is quite a nice building. And there's a little sort of CLT shop in the middle there. where I might just treat myself to an ice cream, I think. But, yeah, very nice. Seems that the water point's still free, so that's very good for us too. All working in our favour. Just make sure that camera is pointing on, and then I'll fly over to that water point. It looks like it's a higher boat, so I shouldn't think they'll be doing water. Anyway, that's recording. This is Bob. He's come to see us on the boat. So
hello.
There he is. Look, Bob's over here. So just walking back. He's thinking of becoming a liveaboarder, like what we are.
Absolutely.
And
getting excited.
Hopefully he'll do it, and hopefully we've been a little bit helpful to him in deciding what he wants to do.
I've been extremely
what he
helpful.
wants to have.
Lots of tips and tricks, and I'm very grateful.
That's cool. I'll put you on our vlog.
Thank you.
We're moored up just behind, or just on from that last bit of video. We came past the chemical works where there was no stopping and a very funny smell in the air, I have to say. And so we drove on past that, and a little bit further on, and we've moored up by a bridge. Very nice. Gone back and got the car, and that's parked just by the bridge, which is very handy. And well, I hope you enjoyed this one this week, and if you did, please subscribe if you haven't already, and click the like button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us along. So I'll see you all next week, and so will self. Bye.